Some artists perform because they want applause. Some perform because they like the spotlight. But then there are artists who perform because storytelling lives inside them, because creativity isn't a choice, it's oxygen. Today we're talking about Daveed Diggs, actor, rapper, writer, performer, visionary. A man who didn't just get famous, he built a voice powerful enough to echo across music, theater, television, and film. You might know him as the insanely fast-rapping Marquis de Lafayette, or the confident yet complicated Thomas Jefferson in Hamilton. Or maybe you know him from the experimental hip-hop group Clipping, or maybe you saw him leading a revolution in Snowpiercer. Maybe you felt his heart in the film Blindspotting, or maybe your kids know him as the voice of Sebastian in Disney's The Little Mermaid. But Daveed Diggs isn't just a performer with a resume. He is proof that identity, culture, rhythm, intelligence, and persistence can create something unforgettable. By the end of this video, you might not just respect Daveed Diggs as an artist. You might respect him as a symbol of what happens when creativity refuses to stay inside the box. Daveed Daniel Diggs was born in Oakland, California. Right away, that matters. Oakland is a place full of history, rhythm, activism, and artistic soul. He grew up in a mixed-race household. African-American father, Jewish-American mother. Two cultures, two worlds, two identities, one kid learning who he was in the middle of all of it. That alone shapes perspective. Growing up biracial in America means constantly learning to navigate spaces, understanding different cultures, understanding different worlds, understanding yourself. From the beginning, Daveed's life was about movement. Movement through culture, movement through identity, movement through possibility, and eventually, movement through art. Before Hamilton, before Broadway, before Hollywood, Daveed Diggs was a kid who fell in love with performance. He found rhythm young. Words fascinated him. Language fascinated him. Expression fascinated him. And here's something a lot of people don't realize. Daveed Diggs was also an athlete. He was a track star, a hurdler, fast, disciplined, relentless. That matters because track teaches two things: speed and endurance. Sound familiar? Speed, like the ability to rap faster than most humans can breathe. Endurance, like working for years before anyone knew his name. Sports taught him structure. Art gave him freedom. He blended both. That's a dangerous combination. Daveed isn't just talented, he is intentionally skilled. There's a difference. Talent is what you're born with. Skill is what you build. He became a writer. He became a poet. He became a rapper who didn't just rhyme, he sculpted words. Then he helped form something incredible. Clipping. Not your average hip-hop group, not commercial, not mainstream, experimental, noise, story-driven, conceptual, fearless. They didn't chase charts, they chased artistic honesty. Their music is cinematic, dark, detailed, uncompromising. And in that world, Daveed sharpened one of the most elite rap skill sets today. Speed, precision, clarity, emotion. Hamilton was not the birth of his talent. Hamilton was simply the mainstream discovering a genius that already existed. Let's talk about it. Hamilton changed theater forever. Whether you're a musical theater fan or not, its impact is undeniable. A hip-hop-infused historical story, diverse casting, cultural lyricism, fast wordplay, complex rhythm, intelligent writing. And in the middle of this groundbreaking storm, Daveed Diggs steps on stage. And what does he do? He plays two characters, French Marquis de Lafayette, American Thomas Jefferson. Two larger-than-life personalities, two entirely different energies, two completely different performance styles. He didn't just perform, he exploded on stage. And then came the moment. If you know, you know. I'm taking this horse by the reins, making redcoats redder with bloodstains. The speed, the flow, The swagger, the precision. Daveed Diggs didn't just rap fast, he rapped perfectly fast. Clarity, breath control, character acting within bars. It's one of those performances where even people who don't like musicals watch and go, yeah, that guy is crazy talented. Here's what makes Daveed interesting. He didn't get arrogant, he didn't lose himself. He stayed grounded, he stayed thoughtful, he stayed artistic. He is constantly aware of representation, storytelling responsibility, cultural weight, personal authenticity. He carries humor, he carries warmth, he carries intelligence. You never feel like you're watching a celebrity trying to be deep. You feel like you're watching a thinker who just so happens to also be a ridiculous performer. Now we have to talk about Blindspotting, because this wasn't just acting, this was personal. Set in Oakland, cultural commentary, friendship, race, identity, systemic reality. Daveed Diggs didn't just star in it, he co-wrote it. The film explores loyalty, fear, masculinity, trauma, and survival in modern America. Funny moments, heart-ripping moments, moments where silence says more than dialogue, moments where spoken word becomes emotional explosion. It feels real because it is real. It's storytelling rooted in experience, and that's when Daveed stops being a talented entertainer and becomes a storyteller of culture. Daveed Diggs is everywhere, but never in a way that feels forced. Snowpiercer, emotionally complex leader in a dystopian world. Voice acting, effortlessly expressive. Disney's Little Mermaid as Sebastian. He brings warmth and humor, comedy, drama, music, theater, film, TV, animation. He doesn't get boxed in, because creativity doesn't like cages. Some cool things fans love. He holds the record for one of Broadway's fastest raps. He genuinely loves Oakland and references it proudly. He blends academic intelligence with street rhythm. He didn't become big overnight. He worked for years. He has one of the most soothing interview voices ever. He balances confidence with humility beautifully. And let's be honest, there's something incredibly cool about an artist who could absolutely flex on everyone with ego, but instead chooses curiosity. Daveed Diggs represents possibility. He represents the mixed-race experience, the Black experience, the Jewish experience, the artist experience, the outsider experience, the hardworking creative who never gave up. He represents cultural blending, intelligence in art, using voice responsibly, redefining success, perseverance. He reminds us that you don't have to choose one lane. You can be layered, you can be weird, you can be intellectual, you can be emotional, you can be experimental, you can be mainstream, you can be everything all at once. And that is inspiring.